What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Horse today. Oh, my page is not straight. One second. Upright position with the hooves sort of, he's like kicking up in the air, rearing up. Isn't that what they call it? So I like to start with eyes. It just centers everything. So the horse eye, kind of like a lemon, sort of a lemon shape. Right, so, and it's real dark inside, kind of just black or brown inside the eye. So we'll go sort of up this way. Down like that. Okay, and this can have sort of eyelashes on top, so like a little bit sort of sticking out maybe there. And then the bottom comes around. We got a bit of a tear duct there. Okay. Now, you can color this black if you want, but I'm going to go for brown, right? So I'm going to leave it. I'm going to go black around it, right? And then we'll go brown in there with a highlight on top, just like a white dot. So, speaking of eyelid lines, so we've got a bit of an eyelid line just coming around here. Like this kind of thing, and then around the bottom as well. And then some light sort of bags underneath the eye there. And like an eyebrow, but it's more like just a bump sort of on top here. And this kind of runs up towards the ear section. There's like a bone there, you know? So the snout sort of runs down this way. You've got this sort of broken sort of line like that. And then we have a big nostril. It's a big circular sort of dark hole here. It's like a horseshoe shape actually. And then that's ironic. And then this comes around like that. And then you can add some shadow on the inside of this. You can just darken it up. Basically, there's like some skin and stuff inside there, different sort of nostril shapes. But if you just add a sort of a darker section inside with your pencil, and you can always put ink on top of pencil, remember that. So I recommend pencil for these to get you started at least. And you can put some hatching maybe on top there. Okay. Right, so at the front of this snout, we have that lip, right? So that horsey sort of big lip, right? So it sticks out this way. And he's like rearing up, going, so it'll go mouth open, right? So it'll like curve around in this sort of pattern. And our bottom lip comes out this way, and chin back up like that, right? There's all teeth and tongue and stuff inside there, but we'll just finish the shape for the head. So the bottom of the jaw goes that way. And then we have this big round section, the sort of cheek, that like comes back up and nearly touches the eye, right? So it'll go like this way. Right, and then comes back into the head and about there. And then the front of the nose goes around here. And bumps a little bit on the other side. And then it runs back up towards the very tip top of the head. A bit of a bump for the forehead, okay? And that's basically the shape. And like horses can have like different sort of patterns and stuff on their nose, right? So different sort of lines and like veins. Say there's like a vein here because the horse is like stressed out and stuff. Right, just like different bone structures and stuff in the face. There's like something else here. Right, so then at the front we see some teeth, right? So like, and they're very flat, right? They're not they're not sharp kind of teeth, right? They're kind of flat here, back, and then maybe one on its own sort of there. And then it curves around the other side and disappears just kind of up into the side of the mouth here. Right, and then you have the tongue just coming down in here. Right. Some textures maybe on the face there. So what else we got? So ears. So we got an ear coming out, like the ear very close to the eye, right? So it sort of comes out this way towards the top, back down to there. Okay, sort of like joins his jaw nearly. And then we have an inside section, sort of curves around here. And it'll be dark inside there. Color it sort of black or hatching or shading or something inside there. The other ear comes out from behind the mane, so it's got like this hairy sort of hair section here. Lots of different ways of doing this now. And the other ear just sticks out from behind here. Right, so the horse's neck, right? So it goes from behind the ear, and it's like it's got hair sticking out of it, but in general, the shape for that neck goes down like that, right? And we go down a bit further, and then we meet sort of back muscles, and the back runs off the page this way. And then the front of the neck is like here. And you've got like sort of neck muscle lines and stuff. And for the spine and everything, coming down like this. So the neck then joins the chest muscle, goes that way, and you'll have like a couple of muscle lines and stuff for the chest here. And we have the legs going this way. They kind of just stick out from behind the belly sort of thing, right? So we do the hair. Let's say we'll do his mane first. So you could do this mane, like cut mane, like just a line, you know, or you can do like a flowing sort of mane, or you could do it in like fire or something. You know, depends. So you're just adding lots of hair spikes, as long as you'd like, really. So you can do it your own style if you don't like the way I do it, of course. All the way down now. It just stops short of the back, just sort of here, right? And then you can have like texture lines that go up from the neck all this way, just to show that the hair grows out of the back of the head. Okay, now let's try and deal with those legs. So, right, we've got a sort of a forearm kind of thing and a bent elbow, right? So, say like coming from here, we got the forearm. What I would call the forearm. Obviously, it's not an arm, it's a leg, but right. And then you have kind of like a bicep, and then maybe like a shoulder sort of area, right? But sort of lightly drawn in there. Kind of joins the back a bit more. And then the elbow here comes up. And we meet these sort of joints, and they're kind of like little balls kind of thing. Okay, and out from underneath this, we have the stomach sort of going that way, or like the chest. Right, and this is like armpits and sort of thing. So to finish off this one, we do it to another ball joint, right? And then our horse's ankle. This is the ankle. This is like the knee. Right, and then the hooves just come down this way. Sort of around the back there, right? So, and you'll have sort of like a top section to that, and then a bottom. So the hooves can sort of have like textures like this, so lines that like curve around, basically, and underneath would be quite dark in here. Okay. So then the leg on the other side, so curve the top that way. In the bottom, we can just see like the elbow here, and it goes up towards the knee, sort of this way. That's like what part? It would be this part of the arm. So then we have another knee joint. They're always round on horses. Like that. And then curves down, ball joint here, ball joint there, and then you kind of join these together. So like little dots and textures like this are always like good to do on line drawings. They sort of like hint at things, but you're not really quite sure. And the eye sort of makes it up as it goes along, you know. Right, so then just the other foot, the other hoof. So it kind of curves down, got a little straight line here. And then this one curves out, down, and then the back sort of the heel here goes that way. And I might make that a bit pointier actually. Mistake. Hold on. No, we might, maybe not a mistake. Hold on. We'll go like this way and around here. Right, and then thought I made a mistake there for a while. So textures on the hoof. Maybe it should be a bit pointier. So let me try and fix this. Hold on. Maybe up here a bit. Yeah, that's a bit better. And then we can just shadow up inside here. It just should have been a bit pointier, I thought. So like a bit of texture and shadow inside here. Cover up that mistake. Right, and then what else? I think that's it. Color then. How to draw a horse upright. Hope it's helpful. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.